to me. Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Q-Bone stallion with the lick. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and our focus is on Jerome Baker, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Dolphins and the Jets next on EA Sports.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his first look is incomplete. From the 21 and 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. They'll set up a throw. Open man here is Conklin. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
The Jets at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And last week was a bit of a nail-biter, a 3-point victory, but it's also the kind of game that reveals a team's true character. They fought all the way and came out victorious.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game, because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at the yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find his man on the outside. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
And stopped him in his tracks. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll look to throw here. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Oh, what a move. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A handoff. Barkley running left. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance. So not a surprise, but there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Miami set to take over.
They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That throw complete to his tight end Long.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 2nd and 4. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
But, CD, I think they were in nickel that time, which we see so often in today's NFL, and there it helped them net their first pick 6 of the contest.
Nice eyes, good observation there, partner. You nailed it. This is a defense that likes to mix up and disguise coverages, but it did end up being one of their main packages, the nickel, that fooled them that time. And they made the most of the miscue with a nice return.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So now here come the Dolphins. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 2. Caught by Wilson. 7 yards there and a first down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
7-yard gain.
That one complete to Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And that is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Got a man. It's Waddle complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Down 2 scores already. I don't think these guys would be too enthralled with the notion of settling for 3 here. Very nice job of execution on 3rd down. Able to keep the drive moving.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. Let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. On now to a look at the next-gen stats for the Jets in that first half. And the ground game has been a big part of why they have this big lead. And you have to figure they'll lean on it a little bit more in the third and fourth quarters. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now back to throw. And he's got his big tight end here.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback?
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Touchdown!
Jalen Waddle,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, part of their struggles in the first half was their inability to convert consistently on third down. But how about this well-designed play? Gave himself plenty of options and able to get the hook up and keep the drive going.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Looking to throw. And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 5. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
A gain of 15. 1st down, 2 yards. 2
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. A handoff to Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And Barkley did not get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. And the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
That's not the first time they've worked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on 3rd down to keep this drive alive.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw again.
Going right back to Wilson. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Certainly not the best of throws that time from the rookie QB.
And now he'll need the support from the home crowd and the hometown fans because they know they've got a gem here. They know they've got a good player, but there will be mistakes along the way. They will have to show some patience in order to help him along.
The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Over the middle here to Wilson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. They'll look to throw here. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll run on the draw.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Waddle. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. He's back to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Back to throw. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. Very much in range for a tying field goal as they hurry to the line. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. For the lead, here's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow, wow. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Sanders on for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts them out in front here in the final minute of the contest. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So the Jets now down on the scoreboard. 23 seconds to go. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. Back to throw.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Sanders now to have the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Miami, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try again next week at home against New England.